channel, please share it with your near and dear. We are going to learn should and should or ought to and had better plus V1. These two things we are going to learn today. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now I'll give examples for each structure also. Okay, should or ought to for advice or opinion. I'll give okay, two examples each. Okay. And should or ought to when we expect something is wrong or not what we expect. One. Right. Okay, now let me explain all these things. Okay, should or ought to and had better plus V1. So these two structures we are learning. Should or ought to for advice or opinion we use this one. Okay, to give advice or to give our opinion to others we use this one. Every Indian should or ought to be proud of our country. Every Indian should or ought to or should be proud of our country. Okay, so it is right thing. It is should or ought to gives the sense of right thing or good thing. It is good thing for every Indian. It is right thing for every Indian to be proud of our country. And in the same way, you should not smoke cigarettes or you ought not to smoke cigarettes. Means it's not better for you to smoke cigarettes. It's not good for you to smoke cigarettes. In this way, we can suggest. Okay, had better plus V1 for advice. This is also for advice. We use the had better plus V1. So had, the short form of had is apostrophe D also. You'd means you had. You'd better not smoke cigarettes. Means it is not good for you to smoke cigarettes. And you'd better take an umbrella. It's not good for you to take. It's good for you to take umbrella. So, but one thing we have to find here, the difference between should or ought to and had better. Is there really? So what the difference is? Especially should or ought to, in particular situations also, in general situations also, we can use should or ought to. So every Indian, we are talking about every Indian, this is general situation. For general situation, we can use should or ought to. And for the same general situation, we cannot use the had better plus V1. So we cannot say every Indian every Indian had better be proud of our country. We should not use. So it is should or ought to is meant for particular situation and general situation also. It's common. But in the case of had better, we have to use for particular situation only. So that's why you see, you'd better not smoke cigarettes we have used. In particular situation, we are talking about the person who is against us. This is particular situation, and not only that one. When we say you'd better not smoke cigarettes, there is a, if you don't follow this one, there is a hint of danger or problem. When we feel there is a hint of danger or problem, then we can use had better plus V1. So that should be particular situation, and when there is a chance for danger or a problem only, we have to use had better plus V1. So you'd better not smoke cigarettes means, so if you smoke cigarettes, something will happen to you. So you may be affected by cancer or something. So when we hint at some problem or any danger only, we have to use had better, and that too for particular situation, not general situation. And in the same way, you'd better take an umbrella. As it is raining now, if you go out, you'll get wet. So there is a hint of getting wet for you. So that's why we can use had better plus V1. You'd better take an umbrella, otherwise you would get wet. So as there is a danger or some problem is there, as there is a danger or problem there, so we have to use a had better plus V1. Okay, but when we use should or ought to, we don't think about the danger or any problem, simply we advise or give any opinion to others. Okay, that too particular situations and general situations we can use. This is only for particular situations, and when there is a problem or danger we use had better plus V1. This is also for advice. Okay, and should or ought to with I think, I don't think, or do you think. With all these three also we use this one. Okay, for example, you say I think you should work hard to pass. Means I think it is better for you to work hard to pass. I think you ought to work hard to pass. Ought to or should. Okay, I don't think, don't think. I don't think you should look for another job. Means I don't think that it is good for you to look for another job. So that in that way we are suggesting other person not to look for another job. I don't think you should look for another job. Otherwise, I don't think you ought to look for another job. And do you think? Do you think I should learn English? Do you think I should learn English? Do you think I should learn English? Means do you do you suggest me to learn English? That is the sense of it. Do you suggest me to learn English? So in such sense we can use do you think I should learn English? Do you think I ought to learn English? Such a way we can use. Now next, should or ought to, when we expect something is wrong or not what we expect. The structure here especially is a subject, should or ought to, should or ought to plus be. This is very important, be. Okay, here you see when we expect something is wrong or when we expect something is not what, when we expect something is wrong or something is not what we expect. Okay, the price on the pack is wrong. The price on the pack is wrong. It should be 20 rupees but not 30 rupees. Means we expect the price of the pack should be really 20 but not 30. When we expect something is wrong, we can use the should or ought to. So the price on the pack is wrong. It should be 20 rupees but not 30, or it ought to be 20 rupees but not 30 rupees. And in the same way, it's already 7:30 p.m. It's already 7:30 p.m. Generally at 7 only Subbu is in the class, but it's already 7:30. Then what can we say? Subbu should be in the classroom, or Subbu ought to be in the classroom. So we expect Subbu to be in the classroom this time. So when we expect something to happen in this way, something to be in this way, so we can use, okay, Subbu should be here, so be, and here also be. So subject plus should or ought to plus be. So as for that, okay, we can use it. Okay, now next we are coming to should or ought to when we expect something to happen. She's been working hard. She should pass in the exam. Means we expect her to pass in the exam basing on the hard work she does. Okay, as she is working hard, we can expect her to pass in the exam. So when we expect something to happen also, we can use she's been working hard, she should pass. So it's not be. So pass, another verb, not be forms. Okay, she should pass in the exam. So like that we can use. The city is growing rapidly. So by that what can we expect? The rates of plots should go high. The rates of plots should go high or ought to go high. So we are expecting the rates of plots go high like that. When we expect like that, we can use should or ought to. Okay, now next, if I were you, I should or I would. The short form for both is apostrophe D. For advice, it is also for advice. If I were you, I'd stop smoking. Means I advise you to stop smoking. When we want to advise other person to stop smoking, we can use in this way also. If I were you, I'd stop smoking. I'd means I would or I should. Okay, if I were you, I'd stop smoking. If I were you, I should work very hard. Means I suggest you to work hard. When you want to suggest the other person to work hard, you can use in this way also. If I were you, I should work very hard. In this way, we use should and had better plus V1. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.